All right, welcome back, everybody, to Nonsense. I have more notes and topics that you guys submitted, and we spent way too long on the first one. But at least you got a good conversation and a handful of fucking tangents. So we'll try and keep it minuscule this time. No, we're not, but we'll try. So we got the greatest video game original soundtrack. So right under that was greatest video game song. So if you just pick one song, the banger song. Now that one I'm gonna force you to choose one. Because we were supposed to pick one soundtrack, and we didn't even touch that even close. One song. I can think of three to choose from, but I think I know the one song. And I think I'm going to stick with Live and Learn. Live and Learn from Sonic Adventure 2 is probably, hands down, the one great song that needs to be played and listened to and enjoyed by everyone who enjoys music. So I'm going to stick with that one.
I am going with Diamond in the Sky from Sonic R.
The opening song. Okay. I was like, hey,
you're the one that makes me feel so high. Diamond in the sky. Yeah, no. Like I said, my homie made a whole Sonic R mixtape.
I was gonna say, like,
his remix is the background of a lot of my YouTube videos.
No shit. That's solid.
I love Diamond in the Sky, and I love his remix. Shout out to my guy Neku. He was on the bass booster. I think he had an Attack on Titan bass boot, like, featured on the bass boosted YouTube channel.
Shit.
Yeah,
that's decent.
Yeah, shout out to my guy.
Hell yeah, fucking keep your shit up. So then there was a minor song which we will not do.
Okay,
I'm just saying we're not gonna do, but I at least want to acknowledge the question based on this last one. Okay. Was would you guys be willing to sing a handful of songs on stream at some point? I've seen you do it.
I miss Twitch sings. That was my shit.
Right, that was your thing. I've done it on occasion, especially when I played Sonic. I didn't upload it to any of the episodes that got uploaded. That was some stream only shit. I sang almost everyone's intro. For the podcast, maybe, but not today, just because you asked.
I was like, mission accomplished.
But no, I think they want
like 2 different songs.
I think they want like a start to finish sing along.
Oh,
I could do that, but not on this episode. I'm gonna make a special. I think we should do just a special sing along episode.
Okay,
I think that'd be dope.
There's some karaoke videos on YouTube.
No shit, I know that people still do shit like that.
Yeah.
All right, effing karaoke then.
Yeah,
I can fuck with that. It just won't be in this episode. I want to at least read and acknowledge. I acknowledge that you asked. That was a great idea. I don't mind it.
I would probably request like a shot or 3.
So some of that liquid courage.
Word. Just make a complete ass of myself.
I could do that. I think that'd be fun. As some other shit.
I've never actually gone to like actual karaoke.
No,
I
haven't. But I treated fucking rock band competition as pretty much karaoke. So that's pretty much all it is.
No, that is not theirs.
What do you mean?
That is karaoke is the Asians. They
you know,
cut a bitch.
Yeah,
over karaoke
because they have karaoke halls, dude. Like,
and don't go home. Like they like that shit. That scene from Shang-Chi. Somebody has confirmed that that's real life.
Oh, I believe it. I'm not saying it's not real. It's just I don't think I could go into a facility for karaoke and just be like, yep, this is what I'm doing all day today. Like, motherfuckers be serious.
Well, they be drunk.
Well, drunk, but you know what I mean. Like that's the lead up. Like the drinking ain't what is fun today.
I think the karaoke don't even really start till 11.
Right.
Like this is the after party.
Yeah. Like but the thing is the karaoke is the serious shit to them. Like I thought when they were doing karaoke, it's like, oh, we're gonna get drunk and sing.
Yeah.
Now it's we gonna sing and drink in the process.
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, that's what you mean by that? I'm like, I thought the karaoke was just some background shit.
No,
they take karaoke very serious.
You're supposed to get fucked up, but still like coherently match the shit.
Like they don't want you fucking off on the singing. Like we need you performing.
But you gotta be drunk, but still performance quality.
Right.
Like I need you to be fucked up and kill this.
Right. Like
that's a lot of pressure.
That's what I'm saying. Like y'all, a little too much pressure. So. Yeah, I think my point though is we can do something like that. I don't think that's a problem.
Yeah, no.
It's just I wanted to run it by you first.
Oh yeah, no.
So thanks for the shout out. That's a good idea. We will do that. And I should have wrote everybody's names down who answered the questions, but you know who you are. Thank you. Next question was, what is a game that you guys think that needs to be remastered? Needs to be remastered. Or I'm going to toss in or re-released.
I'm going to throw two. One is one I've heard a lot of consensus on. Like, a lot of people I run with have asked for this, and one is just my personal because I missed it. Mm-hmm. The personal because I missed it is Dynasty Warrior Gundam.
This is like the 4th episode, so I don't know why they asked that question. You consistently ask for Dynasty Warriors Gundam.
But consensus, I know a lot of people that ask for a remaster of the Battle Networks. Or like a collection, they do the Mega Man collections. Like, yeah, Battle Network is what I hear a lot.
I could actually understand Battle Network. I personally would like the 3D Mega Man to be redone. So, Mega Man 64, Mega Man 2. Yeah, no, they could really do that. And Capcom ain't really making hot shit right now, so they could really use some Mega Man money right now.
Personal, shout out to Atlas, Draglade.
Okay.
I've really fucking enjoyed Draglade. One of the first games I ordered with GameFly.
Okay. That, you know what? Like, I wasn't expecting that. There's sometimes we just sit that just gets I'm like, man, I didn't think of that.
No, I love that fucking game.
That is a solid one. Shit, yeah.
I would actually really love to play it. But like a remastered which leads into a sequel, that you could do a lot with that property.
Yeah. Son of a bitch. That would actually make me happy. I'm not even bullshitting you. Alright, so yeah, that's a solid one.
Come on, y'all send out Atlas. Y'all send out surveys. Throw a Draglade on them.
Hell yeah, man. Shit. Yeah, I would actually
buy with Atlas. I talk shit about a lot of companies, but Atlas never really did me too wrong.
Fuck up. Yeah, no. They don't fuck up often. They'll make some bad calls here and there, but I've never been I would actually if they announced that today, I'd be like, all right, well, I'm getting that. Like, that's not even a hard press, maybe I'll consider it. No, I'd buy that.
Catherine was Atlas.
Catherine was a really fun game. Kelly played the shit out of Catherine. Another game that I never finished. Did you know there's like 50 fucking endings to that goddamn game?
I heard.
And that's too much. It's too damn hard to have that many fucking endings.
Ooh, King of Fighters. All right, now y'all did piss me off with King of Fighters, the most recent one, because y'all ain't put my nigga Oswald in there.
And everybody and their mom keeps saying that too. And
Oswald was my guy.
That was a really bad move. 100%.
Oswald was my guy, so much so that I played Oswald in Mugen.
No shit.
Yes, every time my homie would make Mugen characters sometimes, right. And then we would play. And I was like, yo, can you download Oswald for me though? Oswald is the smooth jazz gambit, bro.
Pretty much, yeah. I actually really do like Oswald. Not my main character to pick, but I'd fuck with him every once in a while. He's a solid guy. Cool character, you know what I mean?
DLC, Atlas, come on.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I got a handful, and one of them I'm going to have to go grab, because I want to explain why I need these games to be remastered. One is a personal. I would really like the Bouncer to be re-released.
Don't even know what that
is. Most people don't. It was one of the last things Squaresoft put out before they changed to Square Enix.
Oh, okay.
The character looked like Sora from Kingdom Hearts. It was a really half-ass made game, but it was fun. The story is what got me hooked, because it was just 3 bouncers for a fucking club. They had picked up this chick named Dominique that was orphaned. And then just events transpired where, spoilers, Dominique was a fucking android. They belonged to a brother who had her sister killed in some weird ass accident. They end up fighting this nigga in space type shit. It was a whole lot of weird shit that happened. And it was just a basic bitch beat 'em up with a lot of just intricate pieces put together. Really fucking fun game. And I would love for that game to get remade. It was just really simple. And it wouldn't take much to at least just re-release it.
Word.
You don't have to remake it. I would like a remake because the controllers are kind of shit. And they're dated. You know what I mean?
Also, I don't know who owns the contracts or the IPs or whatever the fuck, but it seems like a real thing. Hey, put the 3 Legacy of Gokus on the Switch.
100% I would pay for 100% I'd pay for that shit.
I would throw $80 at you versus $80 for just the cartridge of Boo's Fury.
Of just Boo's Fury.
Like, come on.
But if you redo Legacy of Goku, for the love of God, make Legacy of Goku 1 with Legacy of Goku 2's controllers.
Word.
Because I played that shit recently just to fuck with it, and I was like, oof.
Yeah.
This one.
Yeah.
This one specifically.
Yeah.
Kind of fucked.
Right.
The rest of them, really good.
Solid.
But it fucked up the first time. You got them in the second half. Thank you for that. So that one for sure. I need the bouncer. That would just be fun. I know everybody's expecting me to, hop on Final Fantasy.
I already got one.
I already got Final Fantasy Remake. Eventually, they're gonna finish the second one. I know it's coming. What I would like is a re-release of Legend of Legaia, which I just mentioned earlier. But the last one is Dot Hack, and I'm gonna explain to you why. Hold on 1 second so I can go grab it, because this needs to be shown.
That'd be a hell of a bundle. It's like 35 of them fucking games.
It's only 4.
Oh, really?
I got all 4 of these bitches.
I really thought it was a lot more than 4.
It's only 4. Because the other 2 got redone already. I want to lay these out real quick. So there was like 3 other games that got redone.
I ain't never played none of these shits.
I played the first one. This game is incredible. If anybody likes, what's that bullshit anime? Sword Art? Sword Art Online. This is OG Sword Art.
It is.
This is pretty much what OG Sword Art is. I'm not even bullshitting you. This is the original motherfuckers get trapped in the game type shit.
And I'm sorry that a lot of you motherfuckers did not know that.
Because everybody's just like, oh, Sword Art's great and bullshit. I will yell at a nigga for this game. This game means a lot to me.
Solid anime as well.
Here's the reason why this needs to get redone. So I'm a lucky motherfucker. For one, each one of these games came with a DVD of the anime. So you got the story twice over.
That's fire.
Here's the problem. I don't have all of the DVDs.
Oh.
I have some, but not all. And they don't have any other way to get these motherfucking DVDs. These DVDs only came with the fucking game. So, here's the big problem and why this needs to get remade. I have this one. Some people just have random ones. Guess what you can't do?
What up?
You can't play 2 without having 1.
Huh?
These games are released separately. And to pop in 2, you need the save data of 1. To pay 3, you need the save data of
both?
2 and 1.
Oh.
You have to play every fucking game in order to play all the way through the series. So everybody in mom has this one. You can see the fucking label on this one's $12. This one cost me $30. This one cost me $90.
Oh.
Want to take a guess how much the 4th one fucking costs?
$150.
Bullshit. You wish.
Oh shit.
$300 damn dollars.
Oh.
It's a $300 fucking game.
It doesn't have the DVD in it?
Luckily, I do have it. So, I got lucky. I didn't have to spend that much because I got them before motherfuckers were going ape shit for this shit. But, I like to keep double copies of shit because I know how PlayStation is way back. And if you get a deep enough scratch, oh well, this shit gone. So I was like, I'm going to start looking for extra copies of this shit. I can't find this one. GameStop actually screwed me over on 3 because I bought 3. They sent me 2.
What the fuck?
They was like, it say Die Hack, and I'm like, yeah, Die Hack Part 2. I need 3, my nigga. So, luckily enough, eBay had a motherfucker who sold these motherfuckers together, and I think he sold me the whole set for maybe, I want to say like $100, $120. So I lucked up. But there's a lot of people in this world that cannot experience Dot Hack because of that. Because of this fucking system of you need all games to play all the way through. It means you need a memory card that can support, which motherfuckers are still having their like OG fucking memory cards. They can't hold that much data.
Right.
So I had to go out and buy like specialized cartridges so I could hold enough data for all my PS2 games. I still haven't gone through this game because this game is long as shit. This game, like,
I have seen on Cartoon Network.
Motherfuckers want to talk about how long a game can be. How about having 2 games mixed together? Each one of these games is a game twice over. So there is the story.
Yeah.
Don't forget, the whole concept of the game is these kids are playing an MMORPG.
Yeah.
So guess what they threw in this fucker? A whole ass MMORPG. You can easily just play the world, which is the name of the game, in the game, without doing the dot hack shit at all. So you could just play. So put it.
You could just play their canon game. Okay.
So they have their game in there, so you can just fuck around in the game and beat the shit out of monsters, level up, and all of that shit. And then separately of going through the story, doing all the story-based shit.
Playing the game. Okay.
Nuts, right? Goddamn.
How big was the save file for this motherfucker?
Motherfucking
One
huge.
of them.
Fucking huge for, I think back then it was like a whole meg, which sounds like nothing, but the memory cards were 8 megs total back then. So I think one game was like 8 meg data.
Damn.
Like the save data was fucking nuts. So for the love of God,
look at us, how we used to live like peasants. 8 megabytes.
That's all the fuck you were getting, man. So for the love of God,
okay, 10 terabytes is a thing now.
Right, terabytes, motherfucker. So for the love of God, and then just for the love of God, go back to doing shit like that. The spine art, I love spine art. So this shit looks real nice sitting on the fucking shelf.
Yeah,
it really does. And the thing is, they pre-planned this shit too, because the first game has the spine art. So they pre-planned 4 games from the get-go.
Yeah,
good shit. I'm curious. When did the last game get released? Does it say on here? 2002?
I'm gonna go back and watch this anime.
It's honestly a really good anime. It's okay. That's just a copyright date. Somebody look it up. Tell me, and just in the comments, tell me when these games are released. I would love to know. This shit needs to get re-released or remaster. I don't even think a remaster is necessary, but just clean up the graphics if you want to. I consider that still a re-release if you're just cleaning up graphics.
Yeah.
Don't change anything in the game. The game was actually just fine. It was very simplistic. It's a solid RPG. I had fun. It's just really fucking long, and I didn't have all the games. And when I ended up getting 2, that's when I found out the hard way. I got 2 because I'm like, I already played the first one. Popped in 2, but had wiped the original save data off my memory card. So guess what the fuck I had to do is play the first one all over again so I could play 2. And by then, my PlayStation 2 days were over. So I never even made it through the series. I have yet to make it through the series. One of the few games I would love to make it all the way through. Really fun game.
One day.
One of these days, man. Once I get a mansion.
Was there any 2-player, or was it solely single player?
It was solely single player.
Okay.
Which, again, if you want to, and if you want to remaster it.
Oh, I was gonna say you can couch co-op in for like content.
Yeah, I can see that. Fucking old school Pass the Rock. I wouldn't mind them remastering and just making what they call the game in-game the world. Just make that into an RPG.
Yeah.
Because the way that they did it was infinite amounts of worlds you can visit and dungeons, and all it was a 3-word combination. So it'd be grassy, scary, something else, and then it would make a world based off of those three words you put together. Oh, wow. So I mean, that was again super ingenious shit, very simplistic, and I'm just like, no, that's really fucking dope. And that's also why it was very hard for me to play because I didn't know all the worlds I needed to go to, because you had to conversate with all the fucking NPCs and other characters. It was like, oh, check out this, and this. And they didn't save it anywhere, so you just had to memorize the shit and go, oh, yeah, they said to go to this world specifically, and then I end up going there and story progresses. Really fun game. 100%, this shit needs to get redone. 100%. So, yeah, if you're asking for remastered shit. Well, did you have any other ones?
A lot of them have already gotten, remastered.
Yeah.
Like, I was asking for a remastered Diamond and Pearl, and then I couldn't even afford it when it came out. So eventually, because that's my favorite gem.
Really? Diamond and Pearl? I can understand that.
That was the first one I bought with my own money.
No shit.
I love all 3. I love all 3 starters. I love all the legendaries. Darkrai is my guy.
Damn. I didn't play. I did play Diamond and Pearl. I didn't like it though, personally. That's just a personal thing. I'm too old to be keeping up with all the fucking Pokemon. Because I started off with, the original. Yeah. I made it to Johto. And then I was hiatus. And then I came back for...
Sinnoh?
What's Black and White? Is that Sinnoh?
No.
See, look.
I don't remember.
Either way, I came...
Sinnoh is 4. I know that.
Is that Emerald? No, Emerald's the 3rd. It has to be 3rd generation. Goddamn, I don't know Pokemon that well anymore is my point. I took a long hiatus from Pokemon. But either way, I came back for Black and White. I didn't like it.
Black and White was Unova.
Ooh. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. So, I came back for that one. Didn't like it. And then came back for X and Y. And X and Y is what kind of revamped my love for Pokemon. So shout out to X and Y for that much, man. They actually did a good job.
I still have not finished the DLC for Sword and Shield.
I ain't even touched Sword and Shield, to be honest. I made it to the first open area, and I was like, I don't like this. I just didn't care. I didn't care enough. It wasn't a bad game. I just didn't give a shit. I tried Sun and Moon. Fuck that one. That was terrible. The Alola Pokemon kind of pissed me off. I don't know why it pissed me off, but it's just a Surfing Raichu or Pikachu was
the only Alolan that pissed me off was the Diglett with hair.
Because the Surfer Bro hair, that is kind of weird.
I hated that shit a lot.
Motherfucker kind of flipped his hair back a couple times. Just like, ugh. Yeah, I didn't like the Sun and Moon was a Travis thing. I kind of wish. And isn't that the one time that Ash actually won?
No, that was like the damn near like second to last one that just happened.
Fucking yeah, Alola can kick rocks. Like, let's pretend like that never existed.
Bring back Mega Evolutions.
Yes, because Mega Evolutions was solid. I actually really did enjoy that shit. It was a really fun time. X and Y kind of just killed it all across the board. 100%. I'd play that if you want to re-bring that shit back. I enjoy Arceus. Arceus is not bad, but I actually would play X and Y one more again. I would play shit. Don't even do that. Just re-release all of them.
They are
all of them, like all the Pokemon games.
Yeah,
I'll play fucking Red and Blue again.
Yeah, I think that's
not some Fire Red and shit.
I'm like, wasn't regular that Red supposed to be where like Let's Go was?
No, because that was just that was Pokemon Go.
Oh,
with the layout of Red and Blue.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was an atrocious problem. That game shouldn't exist at all. Matter of fact, I'll keep every other Pokemon. Get rid of Pokemon Go. Let's Go Eevee. That shit was dumb.
Damn.
That shit was dumb. I had Pokemon Go, and that shit was free. You made me pay for Pokemon Go and make it inferior. So fuck off. Yeah, absolutely not. That was terrible.
Did they ever add, like, where you could add Pokemon Go to your, like, Pokemon box? I know that was supposed to be a thing.
I know that was supposed to be a thing, and they didn't do it.
Oh, okay.
But they have revamped the box now, the Pokemon box. So you can actually, and people have proven it, you can drag a game from Emerald all the way up to the newest Pokemon. And that is fucking stupid that it's possible to do that. But
yeah, because ain't that how you get the good Entei? I love Entei. I love the Entei movie. Outside of the Entei with the special move, Entei kind of ass competitively. Like, he was supposed to get, there was an event Entei where he got Sacred Fire, which he had in the movie.
No shit.
Yeah.
I'd fuck with
But
that.
if you ain't got Sacred Fire Entei, you kind of
just
lose.
Wasting your time. I'd fuck with that. I actually wouldn't mind that. Shut up. Fuck it. I might play Pokemon on stream one of these days. Because I actually do enjoy Pokemon. All right. Remaster games. I think we definitely went through those pretty well. Greatest video game crossover was actually brought up by Kelly. So Kelly wanted to know what was... Yeah, she did. She wanted to know our favorite video game crossover. So characters outside of where they originally belonged. Or a game, or I guess we can, if you want to, a game that you would like to see crossed over. 2 games you would like to see crossed over.
Mario and Sonic go to the Olympics.
You actually enjoyed that?
Yeah.
I'm not mad. I think it's just one of those things where I see it so often.
That was like across, like, I remember the announced trailer for that. It was like, Worlds Collide. And I grew up on Super Mario Bros. Z.
I was going to say, like...
So it was like, oh, they finally actually listened to the fan base. They're going to make these things go head to head. Okay, yeah. I'm here for it.
That's funny.
Super Smash Flash. So not the actual, like, licensed Smash, but, like, it was a ROM hack. And they would put, like, they put, like, Goku... They put anime characters in Smash.
So I could put that as maybe something that you would want to see.
Yeah.
A Smash Bros. Version of anime.
But they're kind of doing that now. Like that.
Jump Force don't count because that game was kind of 50-50 ass.
They have 50-50.
I like the concept.
Yeah, that don't make a 50.
The idea was there. Well,
80-20.
One more time. If they do it one more again, I might fuck with it.
I don't think they got one more again. I think Jump Force was their last chance.
It could have worked though. I like the fact that they threw it in a realistic world.
Fuck, that's what I need a remake of.
What?
Jump Ultimate Stars, the 3DS one where they incorporated the manga panels.
Oh, I didn't even know that existed.
I need that.
Okay.
That shit was fire. They had a lot more characters. They had assist trophies. So there was the characters that didn't make it as a full character slot. You could throw in a manga panel card of them, and then they would be like a summon.
That's actually pretty sick. Motherfucker, that's Smash Bros. Then at that point.
But it was manga based.
Right.
And anime, and yeah, Jump Ultimate Stars, I definitely did a ROM hack of that. I would definitely look, because that also never really got ported over. Love Jump Ultimate Stars.
All right, I have to look into that.
On
That sounds
DS.
pretty dope. That sounds pretty dope. So I think that covers that one. I like that. I wouldn't actually, like, never thinking about it. Super Smash kind of, because there's a ton of Smash-like games now.
There's the artwork.
Oh, that does look dope. That does look really nice. Can it see? Can it see? Close enough.
What do you think?
Oh, it's auto. It's manual focus. Try the other camera. There you go. That's a little better.
Jump Ultimate Stars. You had to. Each anime was a different planet, and you had to go to the different planet to fight the. It was like an overarching villain that would like invade the anime planets or manga planets.
Sounds pretty sick, actually. Yeah, fucking either make that happen again or make a better version of it. I fuck with that. Because again, Jump Force wasn't bad. It didn't get the love it needed. I think it needed fan love. You know what I mean?
I think it needed to cook a little longer.
I can see that.
It might just need to go back in the oven, you know?
Because Jump Stars wasn't bad.
No.
It was just basic.
Yes.
We were just asking for more from it, and they just didn't give it to us.
Also, entirely too hard to play with friends.
Yeah.
On Jump Force.
Yeah.
They made it really difficult to make. They didn't have lobbies.
But most fighting games nowadays are really struggling with the online aspect. A lot of games recently are struggling with online.
But you use lobbies in tournaments, so why would you not make a lobby system?
Because it's their dedicated sit for their dedicated tournaments.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it's a good excuse. I'm just saying that's the reason why they're struggling. Is they're focused too much on the tournament aspect and not really focused on shit for the people to use.
They had an amazing roster.
Yeah. The fucking word crossovers. I forgot. I forgot for a second.
Crossover.
So my favorite crossover recently, and a lot of people don't believe it, but fucking Tekken is actually one of the greatest crossover games of all time. Because a lot of motherfuckers don't realize that a lot of them characters don't belong. Like, motherfuckers forget that Yoshimitsu, for one, has been jumping between that and Soul Calibur for some years now.
Yeah.
He really has no territory. This last one, mind you, I was able to play as Noctis from Final Fantasy 15 and Negan from The Walking Dead. So I'm just saying, like, they kind of killing it with the crossover characters that don't belong in any of those eras. You know what I mean?
Oh, another amazing crossover game is Super Robot Wars.
Super Robot Wars.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Specifically Super Robot Wars 30 that just came out. So there you had your Gundams, you got your Neon Genesis Evangelions, which I have not watched either.
Or played?
No.
Damn.
Like Mazinger, which is like they got Pat Labor.
Oh, do they? I didn't know
the new Ultraman series, they threw him in there.
I knew the Ultraman was in there. That's
so awesome. Like there are other mech animes. There are some team up mech animes that are basically just Power Rangers.
Right.
I think in one of the other Super Robot Wars, they had fucking Cowboy Bebop. They had the ship.
No shit.
Yeah.
That's kind of dope.
Damn it. I'm drawing a blank on something else, but
Did they have?
I think they have Voltron in one.
I was hoping so. Did they have Japanese Spider-Man though? You're missing the OG if you ain't got Japanese Spider-Man.
I don't believe so.
They fucking up then. So DLC, add my nigga Spider-Man to that bitch. Dun, dun, dun.
30. I know 30 just added the Iron Blooded Orphan shit as DLC.
Nice.
Yeah. Also, it's on CD keys for like $30. So
Pick up a copy today. Non-sponsored, by the way. But yeah, that would be one of my favorite. Is that a crossover that I would like to see? Fuck.
I got a really stupid one.
What's that?
I always wanted like Mega Man and Metabots. Like
I
if
thought
they
did something. No, they didn't.
like if they like not even if it was like the like it wouldn't make sense with the like the robot lords and the kitty Metabot shit. But I was like, if they did it crossover like the
SD Gundam, shit would probably work, wouldn't it?
Well, I was like, if they like digitized the Metabots and then did a like the NT Warrior type crossover.
Yeah, that would work too. I could see that actually working. See, again, they need to hire us to help make some of these goddamn games. That's actually a really good idea.
Because they ain't did shit with Metabots since the 90s.
Yeah, I was gonna say the 90s. Yeah,
Metabots could still rock.
Yeah, no,
now
easily.
Like,
it's one of those forgotten items of time. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that fucking sucks.
Motherfuckers still be trying to work out fucking battle beatamons and fucking Bakugans and shit. Though I hate it.
Again, I wish I didn't know what Bakugan was, but it was one of those things that it came on first thing in the morning.
Yeah,
when you're getting ready for work. Well, I was getting ready for work for me. A lot of motherfuckers are still going to school then.
Yeah. It would be Bakugan, Beyblade, and Transformers Beast Wars. That was my before school shit.
Beast Wars was like the late 90s, wasn't it though?
Yeah.
Was Bakugan out there?
Yeah.
Damn, maybe I
either that or it was replays. No, yeah. It was replays. It was old episodes on G4 because G4 had a morning anime block.
Okay.
So yeah,
I was gonna say like, cause if I missed out on Beast Wars coming back, I'm kind of upset. I fucking love Beast Wars.
Yeah, I would have to be at school at like 7:30, so that was like the hour and a half block. It was Beast Wars, then Beyblade, then Battle Beat 'em on, and
I'm sorry. The only thing I could think of a crossover game, and I wouldn't even consider it a crossover game. It's just the concept needs to be redone again. As I need another fighting game with Final Fantasy characters. They've done Dissidia. Dissidia was a great game. Dissidia Dual Dustin was a great game. I think they fucked up with the last one. The last Dissidia for arcade and PS4 was a fucking travesty and
that was the only one I attempted.
Everybody attempted to play, so everybody seen this and was like, "The fuck is this garbage?" And I'm like, "The PSP ones were so much better, I swear," because the PSP ones were fighting games. They were actually like you're fighting the other character. Now it's just like fight enough to collect the gem, and I'm like, that's such a stupid ass concept. The gem was only meant for you to get your super move. Everybody was allowed like what you would consider limit breaks or special moves from each of their game. If you were able to collect a gem, fill up your bar enough, you could unleash your special move. And it was pretty much almost an automatic win every rip.
Oh.
So, it was a really great concept. I liked it. I think I would like Dissidia to be brought back. Because I guess you could consider a crossover because it's crossing over all of the other IPs. But if they wanted to cross it over even further, I would take just Dissidia in its PSP form with as many other JRPGs as they can cram in there. So, Dragon Quest Heroes, I think you can probably throw Persona characters in there. Just shit like that. The Tales of characters. Shit like that in just one giant fighting game. And not a 2D fighting game. Something 3DS based where you can just pull off a bunch of combos and special moves. I'd fucking love that. I think people are going really far away from the old school 3D fighting games because 2D was so prevalent. And it's simpler for tournaments and shit like that. But for people who aren't into fighting games, that shit's really difficult and nobody wants to play that shit. So some people just want to look at dope ass animation and arts and fancy moves and be done.
Are you gonna try multiverses?
No.
You wasn't pulled in by Ultra Instinct?
No.
Ultra Instinct Shaggy?
No. I mean, I like the idea. I'm not mad at it. Because if I'm not mistaken, then they just had Jenny from the Teenage Robot and like 3 other characters. Mm-hmm. They have some cool characters. I'm not mad at it. It made me remember that WB owns a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I didn't realize how much WB owned.
Jenny might go hard.
I'm not saying she won't. No, that's
They had
definitely
it, fucking Jimmy Neutron Daddy.
I don't know why him, but I
don't know
understand.
why.
I kind of understand, but no, he's a fan favorite. Have you seen like all the TikToks where they kind of like roasting Jimmy's dad and his mom for being the biggest freaks in cartoon history?
Oh.
I'm not gonna spoil anything, but just take some time and just watch some conversations between the two of them. That motherfucker's fucked a lot. I'm surprised they only got one kid. Is what I'm saying. Like I do distinctly
pull out getting strong, man.
Hey man, if he could do it, he could do it. I do remember one episode, like easily, where Jimmy's mom thought she was a superhero. She came in dressed as a superhero, and Jimmy's dad looked at her and it's like, "Oh, so we're playing this tonight."
I remember that.
Like, okay. And it was just like a lot of little shit like that throughout the episode. I'm just like, y'all niggas freaky as fuck. Shout out to Jimmy's dad though. Like, he didn't stop. He didn't second guess. He was just like, oh, that's what we doing tonight? Fuck it, let's go. Ain't not a fucking hiccup whatsoever. Like, all right.
And I remember something with ducks. And ducks are like part of his fighting.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Ain't that a bitch? Yeah, no. Shout out to Jimmy's dad for being a fucking freak on that show. I hope they add a few innuendos in the goddamn game too. 'Cause that's part of his character, I feel like. Everybody's like, oh, the battle of the dumbest dads from cartoon history. I wouldn't put Jimmy's dad in there anywhere near. Man, it was too freaky to be stupid.
No. Dumbest dad gotta be Timmy's, right?
No. That motherfucker was on site when it came to Dinkelberg. That nigga wasn't dumb. He was just hyper focused. He ain't had time for shit else. That nigga was watching Dinkelberg's bitch ass every day. I want to say maybe Billy's dad from Billy and Mandy.
Yeah. Yeah.
If we're just strictly talking like cartoons, not like Homer and Peter Griffin and all of them.
Yeah, no, that tracks. I can't think of nobody worse than him.
Yeah. Like, I don't even see how that nigga's a parent.
I think his wife is like really joked about in the cartoon about leaving him.
I wouldn't be surprised. Like, not even in the slightest. I do remember this. He might be dumb, but he wasn't a bad dad, though.
Yeah,
He was still a solid dad.
Yeah.
Just not intelligent in the slightest.
No. Love this kid.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. And that's all. Sometimes that's all it takes, man. Man, don't knock that nigga too hard. Same thing goes with Dexter's dad, too.
He just wasn't there.
He just wasn't. Because he was working. Motherfuckers thought he was a bad dad. I'm like, no, that nigga was providing. You know how
providing what? The nigga built a laboratory. He provides. He need to.
No,
this little kid could be making all of us rich.
He could,
but he
but
want to play with monkeys.
Exactly. So his dad. Again, I keep telling motherfuckers don't know how bad that electric bill was on a monthly basis. This dad was working triple overtime shifts.
He definitely should have had solar panels.
I'm sure he probably should have, but he didn't.
Oh.
His Dexter's an asshole. He didn't know the concept of bills.
They didn't have solar panels on top of the house?
No.
I could have.
Mandark probably did, because Mandark was self-sufficient with his shit. Dexter was an asshole.
I haven't watched Dexter in a really long time. I'm going to have to go back.
I'm telling you, go back, because a lot of people was trying to argue with me that Jimmy was dumber than Dexter. And I'm like, I want to be on Dexter's team for that one, but Dexter fucked up a lot. That nigga couldn't even lock his doors. You mean to tell me you can't keep this ballerina bitch out your room?
Word.
I'm just saying.
Oh, you got a point.
I don't think Jimmy's dad family stumbled on any of his shit. And he let them actively know he was a genius.
Yeah. No, I think they knew better than to go in that motherfucker.
Maybe that's what it was.
Fuck you up, Dad. fucking laboratory, nigga.
Dexter couldn't even keep his sister or her friends out that bitch for shit.
She had friends?
Yeah, she had two friends, a black chick and a Chinese chick.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was going to say, you fucking up if you don't remember all that. It was Dee Dee, Lily, and Mimi. The fact that I remember them by name. Don't fuck with me, man.
Ah, that's funny.
So no, shout out to that show, man. Dexter was the shit, man. Probably one of the best Cartoon Network movies as well. I don't know if you remember the Dexter's Lab movie. Oh shit, when he went like forward in time to like.
Oh yeah.
And he had to meet like his future selves that were like dealing with like serious problems and shit.
I remember.
Shit was dope as fuck.
Dude walked so fucking Loki could run. That's crazy.
See, motherfuckers talking about my child. My child had the best
They
shit.
actually just announced they working on season 2 of Loki. You don't give a fuck about
I don't
Marvel.
give a fuck about Marvel. If it ain't Spider-Man,
They're working on season 2 of Loki.
I think she barely gives a shit either.
Never mind.
Effing crew might care, so yeah, shut up. They make it a season 2 of Loki. Some of y'all might care. I don't. I'm sorry. I wanted to give a shit, but you shouldn't make fucking 45 movies in a fucking movie series plus 6 shows, 3 TV shows. Like, nigga, I ain't got all my life.
Sound like content to me.
It's great content. I'm happy for you. I'm glad you could do it, but niggas got lives, jobs and shit.
They only drop 2 a year.
It's too many. It's too many for a nigga that might have missed out on one. I didn't know.
I got websites. You got services. Don't do that.
I'm just saying, nigga. Like, I ain't got time to watch all of this shit, man. I can't even.
I'm watching.
I can't even watch
44 seasons of Gundam. You can fucking watch. You can watch 12 movies.
I'm just saying, I ain't got the time or the patience. And again, every time I turn around, it seems like they add new shit to the lore, and I'm just like, nigga, I didn't even know this was part of all of this shit.
All of it's comic book, mostly.
I know. I fucked with the comic books. I understood the comic books. I can read and watch YouTube videos on occasions if I need to keep up with the overarching lore. You know what that is? The comic books ended. They're like, here's the story. We'll add some little shit here and there. And that's it. This is it. No more. Fucking movies. Every time I turn around, I didn't even know the original Iron Man was part of all of this other shit. Like, I gotta go back and watch the OG Iron Mans now? Like, what the fuck?
That
shit was
like 4.
This is fucking 20 years ago, nigga. I'm not going back and watching 20-year-old movies.
You ain't seen when it came out?
No.
Iron Man.
Iron Man sucks. He is slightly more rich Batman. I don't give two shits about Batman.
This has been an episode of nonsense. This nigga has fundamentally insulted my core by saying fuck Iron Man. So this episode is over. No further questions.
Give two shits about Iron Man. Iron Man can suck my dick.
God.
Iron Man in all movies.
Fuck Batman. Batman's power is Google.
Exactly.
He's not no fucking engineer.
I don't give a fuck about Batman. That motherfuckers act like I'm defending Batman. I like Arkham video games. That's as far as Batman goes for me. Fuck Batman profusely. I just had this conversation with you the other day. Fuck Black Panther. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I will never give a shit. I don't care. He was shitty in the comic books. We all universally disliked him. And it's not like fuck a black superhero, because there's 1,000 other black superheroes for some reason that nobody gives credit to.
Nobody. I don't even know. I couldn't even register some of that crazy shit you just put in my ear. I don't know what the fuck. Nobody hated Black Panther.
There's a good chunk of motherfuckers that hated Black Panther. I'm not solo on that shit. I know I've had full conversations with niggas that just dislike Black Panther. From a comic book standpoint, from a movie standpoint, like even if you separated the two, some people
niggas
just
need hugs. I don't know, but Black Panther is great.
My big thing with Black Panther, and I'm gonna just say this and we'll move on because I got one more topic that we gotta hit. The main reason why I didn't fuck with Black Panther, the movie, just the movie. I don't like Black Panther as a superhero, but that's just because there's other superheroes to like. And there's other, mind you, black superheroes to like that I feel like are better than fucking Black Panther. I fucks with Static Shock way before I fuck with Black Panther. I'll fuck with Storm. I'll fuck with Spawn. A lot of people don't give Spawn any credit for being a superhero.
So you'll fuck with his wife, but not him. That's crazy.
Hey man, the bitch got better powers. She dope as fuck, part of the X-Men crew.
This nigga controls the dead.
Fuck out of here. Anyway, so I like Storm better. Motherfuckers don't give Blade any credit. Blade, mind you.
Who doesn't give Blade credit other than the IRS? That's it. That's the only niggas trying to discount Blade. I can't wait for Mahershala Ali little ass to try and play Blade.
I hope they do that.
I'm so fucking angry. I mean, no, I hope that they it shit ain't coming out for another 3 years. Hope nigga in the gym.
Yeah, he better be.
Look, no shade to Mahershala, but
nah,
fucking Wesley was
swole.
Diesel.
He need to be swole. He need to be much swole. I hope they at least bring Wesley Snipes, at least as a cameo.
Nigga,
he got a cameo on there.
Looking sleek and slender like Ichigo and shit.
And mind you, before I get too far, because I got to mention this again, because people keep sleeping on this fact. If it wasn't for Blade, there would be no MCU.
Yeah.
The MCU has mentioned it themselves.
Except for Trinity.
Look.
I like Trilogy.
Everybody gets one.
I liked Blade.
I don't think it was bad. I think it was just the worst of them.
Yeah.
Put it that way. It was the worst of those movies. They had already said that without Blade and the money they generate off of Blade, there would be no MCU whatsoever. There'd be no Spider-Mans, Iron Mans, Hulks, none of that
MCU,
shit.
Nigga, the comics.
All of that shit was dope as fuck. Have you seen the Blade anime?
Yeah.
Fucking incredible. I think if it wasn't for Blade's anime, there would be no anybody else's animes. Because I think he was the first to come through.
It was either him or Iron Man.
I want to say it was one of the two.
Yeah.
And I think the Iron Man was not worse than Blade, but people didn't like it as much.
Yeah.
People flocked to the Blade one right away. So
the X-Men one was okay.
The X-Men was actually one of my favorites too.
Yeah.
I think that was one of the, I can't say good iterations of it, but I enjoyed it more than the movies.
I don't know about the Wolverine one. That was kind of just the Wolverine, the movie.
Right. No, it wasn't necessary, but it wasn't bad. I like the animation of it. The animation that they use for it is great. But beside the point, a Black Panther the movie, I had a gripe with just because of the fact that, and we argued this shit 6 ways to Sunday. I have a problem with them just discounting Killmonger and his ideas, and then just it wasn't even his ideas of trying to help inner city people, but the fact that they just managed to warp him into a villain out of nowhere. There was no descent into villainry. It was, I have an idea, I want to do this, and I want to be the Black Panther to do this. And they were like, nah, fuck you, be a villain. You know what I mean? Like, it seemed like it was way too quick to make him a villain. I don't even feel like he was a villain. I think they were just opposing ideals. You know what I mean? Almost like politics. Like, you have Republicans and Democrats.
That nigga did murder a lady with poison coffee,
but again,
and blow up a museum.
That seemed like it was a stretch and came out of nowhere is my point. Like, that was like the reason why they made him a villain.
Oh no, he's a way worse nigga in the comics.
Yeah, I believe it. But as I said, the movie kind of rushed him into villainry to overlook the fact that he wanted to help inner city kids.
Not just inner city kids. He wanted to liberate blacks all over the world.
True enough. Which
through military means and through taking over white folks.
I sound like, I mean, no offense. As much as niggas be on some woke shit, sounds like some Malcolm X shit. And y'all just turned that nigga into a villain by any means necessary, he said. And y'all was like, fuck that nigga.
You said that like they didn't turn Malcolm into a villain.
But now niggas is all on his nuts. So I think we learned.
No, they still kind of, in the hierarchy of blacks, I think they still put MLK over in Malcolm X.
No, because they shitting on MLK now because they found out that he was conservative. They found out the nigga had conservative views and now they shitting on Martin Luther King. Far be it from me, where he literally not fully turned into Boondocks MLK, but he had some tendencies in there. Like, I need these niggas to start acting right type shit. He had a handful of conservative views, and some people conspiracially will say that's what got him off. It was the fact that he was slowly dipping into conservatism and not what niggas wanted to hear. And I'm like, I could see that being a conspiracy. I don't believe that's true either. I don't believe most conspiracies. But I do remember, like, studying him at one point and hearing some shit that was like, man, that don't sound like the MLK they be talking about all the time.
Yeah, that ain't my friend Malcolm.
Right, exactly.
Solid movie, by the way.
Definitely. But again,
Martin, not Malcolm. My friend Martin.
Yeah. I do what you bet. I hope everybody knew that you weren't talking about
motherfuckers will kill me. I know it.
But no, it's all good. That's the only reason I don't like Black Panther. There's just too many other reasons. Too many reasons for him not to be high on my hierarchy of fucking black heroes. And mind you, not especially, I love that art. I don't know who made that art and who keeps posting it all over the place, but during Black History Month, they have like that Black History cookout with all the black heroes. It's a dope ass art. And I feel like Black Panther's the only nigga I wouldn't invite.
Did you ever see the advertisement for WakandaCon before the pandemic?
I hate it. Is it in Wakanda?
No, it was here.
Missed opportunity.
It was. I think they renamed the city after that though.
No, because it was Wakanda before, I thought.
Oh,
I don't know. I'm about to look into the history of Wakanda.
It wasn't really no nerd shit though. It was really dead ass based on the genre of Afrofuturism.
No shit.
Yeah, like they had some artists there just because it was tied to the movie, but it was really like Afrofuturism.
I can understand that. Motherfuckers is getting into that shit. I ain't mad at it. Especially with that whole night skin shit that everybody was kind of on a roll with. I don't know if you've seen that. Some Asian motherfucker that went off because there's a lot of black people voicing people in anime. And then it was like, all you fucking night skins are all in our shit now. And motherfuckers like, yo, that's a dope ass name. And they just ran with the shit. So now there's like the creation of the night skins anime.
Wait, is that what? Wait, that started all of the like redrawing anime characters as black?
No,
oh,
no,
okay.
the redrawing of anime characters black is completely separate.
Oh, okay.
No, there's because I mean a lot of people know that voice actors are of every race at this point.
Because they like there are people mainly on Twitter that really give fucking black cosplayers a hard time.
I believe it
because I can't. Fuck, I'm not gonna fucking lighten the skin. It's just I really like this anime character. I just happen to be black. With me,
yeah, I can't really help that shit.
Like,
no,
and
I'm not against that.
People really be giving them a hard fucking time. Shout out to the cosplayers, man. Y'all are amazing. Y'all go above and beyond. Fucking Black Fae Day was yesterday.
Black Fae Day?
Yeah.
The fuck is that?
It's just an appreciation of African Americans that love fairy culture. So they do the cosplays as fairies, wood nymphs, like all of that.
I'm not shitting on it. It's just,
no, it's a thing.
It's just there's a thing for everything, and every time I hear a new one, I'm just like, niggas, we got too much time on our hands. Motherfuckers is bitching about being broke, but y'all got time for Black Fae Day. Like,
nah, none of the motherfuckers I saw it was talking about being broke, because all that shit costs. No, the cosplayers are up.
I believe it. I believe
they are not part of the. They might be part of the recession, but they find
a way.
Black cosplayers specifically are damn near the definition of get it out the mud. I'll be honest.
I believe it. Yeah, they find any way to, and I'm seeing some
make
shit.
the shit look good too.
We make everything look good. Let's be realistic. I ain't even finna front that one. Now I will say this on the cosplayer tip, because I used to be on both sides of that argument. And not even in a negative way. I understand why people were shitting on people for dressing up like so many like random characters, being black or whatever race you are. And the only reason I was on that side of the argument was, I feel like that's your chance to fucking uplift the character that motherfuckers ain't seeing. Like I was saying, there's a ton of black superheroes that nobody talks about or sees.
Yeah.
I feel like that's my chance to like, oh, I love Static Shock before everybody was like, for this new movie shit. I'm like, oh, if I'm cosplaying, it's Static Shock by default.
Yeah.
Like, I'm finna make sure everybody their mama remembers Static Shock. I love Blade. I love Blade before, again, motherfuckers was back on the tip again of Blade. I'm like, no, niggas need to, like, uplift some of these characters we got. Because there's a whole genre of niggas in this world that's like, Black Panther's our first superhero.
Oh, yeah, no, that's wrong as fuck.
That's wrong as fuck, and that's not, and it actually, like, eats me up inside.
Yeah.
It really does.
It's funniest shit in the world. I have a homie, shout out to see one. He did a Wesker cosplay. Wesker from
Resident Evil.
Yep. And they kept calling that nigga Blade. It wasn't funny, but that's some funny shit.
Actually, did he go the full 9 yards and dye his hair?
No.
I was just saying, like, if he dyed his hair, then he'd have been Cisco. So he ain't really winning one way or another. I'm like, if they calling you Blade, nigga, take that as a compliment, because you shaved your head up like Wesker and they just called you Blade, nigga, you straight. And if somebody was running around singing that thong, I'd have been mad as hell then. That's when I'm upset. So, yeah, man, I'm just saying, I love cosplayers. I want to get into cosplaying, like, profusely now. Because the more I see it, the more I want to give it a shot. And, yes, I think the first character I'm going to do will be a black person that I cosplay, just to uplift characters that most people aren't talking about. You know what I mean? I didn't fuck with Barrett at one point in my life in Final Fantasy VII. Now I love Barrett. So I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely finna strap a gun in my arm and fucking roll around and do Mr. T catchphrases, because nigga look like Mr. T to me.
I think my next one is either going to be Boo Saga Krillin or...
Are you cutting your hair again?
No, his hair...
Oh, that's right. He did.
Like
right.
This
He
Boo
might
Saga.
actually... That's right. I forgot about that.
When my shit gets longer, I'm gonna do Kaido from One Piece.
I know you were gonna mention that, so I'm looking forward to that.
Look, Kaido is black and he has locks.
So that's gonna
and
be
his
solid.
daughter is light skinned with aqua locks, white and aqua locks. Shout out to Yamato, new straw hat. Hopefully, or Tanjiro from Demon Slayer, because I would just need a rinse, and his hair is almost the same length as mine.
Right. That would be sick.
So yeah, I would just need the outfit and the sword, and for someone to paint on the scar. So I'm really looking forward to Tanjiro.
That would be sick. I'm
probably gonna skip Krillin at this point.
Why?
Because I would have to go to New York because I would need my homegirl to do 18. Like I would really want to do that for a convention and for us to be in the same place. And I asked her like 2 years ago, and she said yeah, but then the world fell apart. The world
fucked up, yeah.
So yeah, Krillin in 18 is definitely a.
That still would be sick though, and you don't even need much for Krillin except for the dots.
No,
he doesn't have the dots anymore. Is his hair covered up the dots?
Yeah. So I have the outfit at home. All I have to buy was like white wristbands. Like I got the tan joggers and I got a red shirt. Like that's why I was like, that's not really. I don't know if niggas are really just automatic unless I like got a halo because he died in the Busaka. But it's like I don't know if people were really off the rip.
You would need 18 by your side to make it official.
Yeah. Because by myself, I don't think people is just going to readily... it's Busaka Krillin.
You would have to have somebody else kind of tagging along. Or a Goku. I would say a Piccolo. If you had a Piccolo rocking with you...
Yeah, the Majin Vegeta shit. Yeah.
That would be fucking sick.
Oh, and they practiced the fusion dance. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I can see that. That'd be sick as fuck.
Yeah.
Just need a tall, lanky motherfucker to play Piccolo. You good to go.
I have somebody in mind, but he'd probably say, fuck no.
Oh, well, then that just sounds like bully tactics. I might have to go for that. I'm always down to see a good cosplay, man. That should be funny as fuck to me. The only time I don't fuck with cosplayers, and this is just me, and I crucify me if you want to, especially coming from the black culture. But when y'all niggify characters, that's when I get upset. You ain't never seen the fucking
do-rag Ichigo? That's hard! No. Do-rag Ichigo is fire!
No. Them niggas, them fucking gangster ass Dragon Ball Z characters with gold chains, backwards hat, like no. That's why I draw. I'm not saying you can't be hood with your shit. You can be cool with your shit. I ain't trying to see niggas with wife beaters and do-rags.
I've seen a cyberpunk Sailor Moon with a fucking Uzi. Anything is possible, okay?
I know anything is possible, but not everything should be possible, is what I'm saying. We don't have to do everything because we can. That's all I'm saying, man. This is just... Some of that shit just be for some other places. That's all I'm saying, man.
We gotta do what we can till we can do what we want.
Not there. That's what I'm saying. Just not there. Not there. I didn't need to see fucking a cholo ass Piccolo. That shit upset me profusely. That shit really upset me. Nigga had
Wait, Cholo Piccolo? That might have been the meme then. Because there is a meme of like the Friday Damn, but with like Piccolo and Goku.
No, there was a nigga dressed up that way. Like dead ass. I don't think it was meant to be for that. Okay. I think because it was a crew of them niggas. And Cholo Piccolo was one of them niggas. Is all I'm saying. Like, I was like, no, for the love of God, no.
That's funny.
I don't need that in my life. So please don't do that. Just I'm fine with everybody dressing up and doing whatever you want, man. It's a free world, man. Be who you want to be, dress as you want to be. But don't be mad when I say leave me the fuck out of it. That's all I'm saying. That goes to everyone. Everyone. Do what you want. Just leave me the fuck out of it, man.
Yeah. I feel it.
So I think I had one more. Goddamn, 2 hours in, but it's okay. I got to get this one in because I think this was a good question, and I've been wanting to talk about this for a while. Why? And I don't care how you feel about it because I think this is universally put between everybody. Why do you feel that this day and age is so weak for gaming? Because I feel like gaming has definitely taken a downswing compared to what it used to be.
I think they are in a weird place where, because this is still the start of a new generation, a lot of people still ain't got the 5, and who the fuck wants an Xbox? Oh!
Ouch.
No shade. What? You charging niggas extra for you to touch an Xbox? Don't give me that.
Look, I didn't say that. I'm just saying that it needed to be done. Be happy I'm not price gouging like everybody else on the internet. Shit.
They're still in a weird spot where they're trying to find out what all is possible with we still kind of want to use these resources from last time.
Right.
So I think that mix is what's making shit a little iffy right now. I think the other generations were such a big leap that they just had to make new assets,
Right.
because because that was the generation that skipped backwards compatibility.
Yeah, sure. That is true.
That's when we started seeing subscriptions to get older games.
Right.
This is a current generation that does have backwards compatibility. So it's a mix of that. We don't remember how it went last time because it was the PlayStation 2 generation and you could still play PlayStation 1 games and shit. PlayStation 3, and 360, I believe you could still do that.
360, you could pretty much go all the way back. PS3 had no backwards compatibility. Well, technically had no backwards compatibility. You could throw in PS1 games, but not PS2 unless you had the OG box.
Okay.
Which I have.
Okay.
So I was lucky.
So yeah, it's just a weird cycle right now of motherfuckers trying to figure it out, but trying to put out the new hotness, but at the same time everybody ain't even got the new hotness, so you still have to make content for the old shit, because when the previous gen dies is when there's usually an upkick in
serious content. No, that's what
still got it's growing pains, but the last shit was 7 years ago, so we don't really, and it was a different type of system.
Right. That's a nice, I won't say politically correct, but that's a definitely more uplifting thought process than I had. Because my whole take was hot takes.
I mean the non-PC way is niggas is lazy. That's the
well, yeah. But no, I think my take is much more combative. So what I think is really fucking up this generation of gaming in general, and it's not just related to PS5, I think it's just newer shit. Huh?
Is it the gamers' fault?
No. Well, I think it's a mix of the gamers, but I don't think it's all their fault. I think it's a mix of a lot of gamers have bought into some shit and complained, but won't pull their money. And that's what I keep telling people. It's like, oh, you don't like this, that, and the other, but then you buying this shit. So you can't really complain. A lot of motherfuckers don't like how 2K has been. Like the 2K basketball, wrestling, all that shit.
Still buy it.
But you still buy it. So, like, yeah, they ain't finna fix this shit if you keep giving them your money.
Yeah.
They got your money, dumbass.
That's why we got 2K22, because 2K20 was ass, and we all said it, and then we all said it was like, fuck that shit, and
then you spoke with your cash first, and then they finally said, all right, we gotta make a good game.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So that's where I blame the gamers. Gamers have bought into a lot of shit that don't work or shouldn't exist. I don't like how DLC has, as much as we joke about DLC, I don't like DLC. I profusely hate DLC. I grew up in an era where when the game came out, that was it.
Mm-hmm.
There was no patches. There was no updates. All of that shit was whatever you bought was what the fuck you was getting. And that forced the game creators to finish the product before they sent it out. Now they're like, oh, let's get it out. We need to hit this date. We'll throw out an update a week later. You know what I mean? That kind of shit. That shit is...
patch.
And that shit kind of pisses me off. Because now we're in an era where if you don't patch your shit, you can't even play the shit.
Yeah.
So they're just like, yeah, until you download this update, you ain't turning this shit on. And I'm like, maybe you should have fucking finished the game before you sent it to me.
Yeah.
Which also pisses me off because I'm a fucking disc-based gamer, which everybody's like, why? I want to still hold on to the game when the internet eventually stops working. Because that's going to happen at some point where there's going to be the internet doesn't work. Now I can't play none of my shit. I'm going to be cool. And everybody else is going to be like, oh, my data.
I'm going to come over here.
So that's how I was like, no, I like actually keep my shit on the disc, which again bothers me because all they do is once you pop in the disc, it just downloads all the shit. I'm like, what the fuck's the point of the disc? Yeah. I'm like, I want to play off the damn disc. You know, see, that's a big ass problem.
Yeah, I feel you.
So it's little shit like that that's bugging me. But my real big thing was two things that I think has profusely ruined gaming: online play and tournaments. Tournaments have profusely ruined gaming. So the wave of fighting games are fine. I'm happy that fighting games are getting their big ups. But because of tournament-based fighting games, now anytime you hop online to play against a fighter, that nigga's incredible. And I'm still learning how to fucking punch. I don't even know how to punch straight. And your ass hit me with a fucking 45 hit combo.
And the game came out 2 weeks earlier in your part of the world.
Exactly. And it's like I'm getting my ass beat trying to learn the game. The fuck is that? Oh, light. There we go. So yeah, fighting games have been like the bane of my existence. And I know a handful of people who play fighting games like religiously, like that's their shit. And their only retort is get good. And I'm like, maybe you should chill the fuck out. I can understand knowing all the combos. I can understand, chaining shit together. But once your ass got into framework, and you was like, oh yeah, you should have used this punch because it's one less frame than this punch. I'm like, nigga, you have gone too fucking far.
Why are you adding math into this?
I just want to press buttons and have some fun.
Yeah.
And then motherfuckers hate Dead or Alive because Dead or Alive is simplistic. And I'm like, no, that's why I'm having fun now because I don't have to learn 80 fucking combos to have a little bit of fun.
Right.
When I learned maybe 2 other combos to mix with my button mashing, hey, that's a bonus. And I can do that, a little special move, and I'm good. Like, I'm having fun. That's why niggas still, to this day, love Budokai, Tenkaichi, all of them shits.
Yeah.
Because it was not about the fighting. It was, can I pull this move off and make it look good type shit.
Or everybody followed the same combo string. It just did different shit.
Exactly. It wasn't hard. It was just fun to play. Like, if you won, you won. Nobody was losing and feeling upset type shit. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, fuck, man, you had a better character. Man, that move did a little more damage. I don't know how I blocked some of that shit type thing. It was simplistic, and I miss that shit. Competition ruined that. Motherfuckers are upset because Nintendo won't allow Smash Bros. To make tournaments. It's like, look at what you did to every other fighting game. Smash Brothers is the last fun fighting game.
Yeah.
That is it. Ain't shit else
niggas
fun.
Already take the fun out of that.
And they trying their damnedest to ruin that shit. And with all of this. And here's a line that I can't stand in Smash Bros. Is when you fucking with a nigga that take fighting games too serious, and what the fuck do they say? Man, put that shit on Final Destination, no items, no Final Smash. Nigga.
Oh my god, that's why I don't play Smash no more.
As soon as I hear that, that's some shit of get the fuck out. You can't play with me.
That's why I don't play Smash no more. Nigga, I like final moves.
I love the final moves. I love throwing a Pokeball at you and that assist trope. All that shit is fun. It's the best part of the game. That was the original concept of Smash Bros. Was to take all of these games and smash them together. And it just had... Shut the fuck up. But it was fun, though. And now you're trying to take out the fun by playing as Fox and running around in circles where niggas can't touch you.
Yeah.
Like, this shit ain't fun no more. You are slowly ruining the fun. And then they wonder, like, I understand why people are upset. Because they're like, well, why won't you let us have fun with, Melee and all of that shit? It's because Melee still has the same framework as the new shit. It ain't too much different. That's what makes Smash Bros. Fun. If you played the old shit, it's the same all the way up to the new shit. It's just more characters.
Yeah.
They don't want you fucking with the old shit, because then you're going to be too good at the new shit. Stop fucking with the game. Niggas is having fun. Let motherfuckers have fun. It's kids that play this shit. I don't need your frame fighting skills in fucking Smash Bros.
No, they go back to Melee because they've learned how to mod Melee.
Well, yeah, that too. But I mean, even tournament-based. Like, they have non-Nintendo-based tournaments for Melee.
Yeah.
And Nintendo's now walking into these tournaments like, cease and desist, please. Like, enough of that shit. Because them niggas is taking that shit and then rolling over to online play and fucking up fun for everybody else.
Word.
So, that's why I know a lot of people who love fighting games. I get it. I'm not mad at you for loving fighting games. But understand why nobody likes you. That's all I'm saying. We respect it. I love watching a fucking fighting game and niggas is doing ridiculous shit. But don't bring that shit over here to me. Like, keep that shit all the way the fuck over there. The fact that you are better than the computer players. Like, motherfuckers used to train against, story mode to get better at the game. And now that shit don't mean nothing.
No.
Because frame data and shit. And now the fact that they're slowly incorporating that shit into the fighting games. So now the computer AI knows that shit too. It's like, so now I can't have fun at all.
No.
So you fucked up just playing by myself.
So,
you done fucked that up.
I'm good.
Now I'm out. So now there's a group of motherfuckers that used to love fighting games that are out. So that's why I say competition players are fucked up.
That same is kind of why I don't play shooters.
I understand that. I definitely understand that.
I played Overwatch last night with some friends.
Oof.
I actually had a great time, and I got to play the game with a tank.
No shit.
I got to play the game with a Risa. I'm like, y'all.
Oh, that's nice.
Shitting on y'all. But yeah, no. I'm still kind of tired I was not able to get into Overwatch 2 beta.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't either, but I know you were really looking forward to it.
Yeah. But, yeah, no. I had a great time on Overwatch last night. But that's really like the only shooter I play. I'm going to try Fortnite again now that I ain't got to build and no shit.
Yeah, no. Fortnite without
that's the greatest fucking crossover game.
Yeah.
Nigga, The Matrix, Star Wars, MCU. The only thing they did is threw fucking Sora in that bitch. Batman, Superman, everybody in their mother. Yeah.
I mean, once they threw John Wick in there, after
Michael Jordan's in that bitch.
I think so. Get the fuck out of here.
LeBron.
I knew LeBron was in that. I didn't know Michael Jordan's in that bitch. God damn.
Yeah.
I mean, shit. Fucking Travis Scott had a whole ass concert in that bitch.
And Ariana Grande.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh my fucking god.
Fortnite is the greatest crossover game, man.
I give them credit where credit is due. They definitely pulled in everything, and they will rob you of every cent.
They added Naruto characters.
I seen Naruto recently. Yeah, they would steal every cent out of you for all that crossover. But hey Epic, why don't you finish the fucking game? You still haven't finished Fortnite, the actual fucking game that you started. I played the beta of that bitch. That shit was fun. Finish the fucking game.
You mean Save the World?
Yes.
Oh.
I've been wanting to play that shit since it came out. I'm like, dude, that Save the World shit sound kind of decent. They can't finish it because niggas build too damn fast now. The game is useless. Because the whole point was to build a fucking fort.
I honestly felt like as soon as I re-download it, they're going to take out the no build, and then I'll be like, oh, well, time to uninstall it.
I think they might leave it for good, for the simple fact that a lot of people came back. A lot of people. I mean, I downloaded and played a couple rounds, and I'm probably never gonna play it again because Final Fantasy has a battle royale, so I'm gonna keep playing that shit. Because I feel like Final Fantasy figured out battle royale, and that's not my bias. It's the fact that it's a battle royale. You have weapons, you have guns, and you have weapons separate of guns. Every character base, like class base, can do something different or something else.
Can I grab a gun blade?
Soon, actually. They're actually going to add, like, gun blades and shit. So, they want to keep it Final Fantasy 7 base for now, but they said they're going to add other Final Fantasy shit to it later, so now they're adding Dragoons and shit like that.
Not 13s either. I need squalls.
Oh, no, absolutely not. I think everybody is on the same page that 8 is much better than most shit. So, now I think they're going to add that shit soon. And gun blades were in Final Fantasy 7, so I can easily see them adding that shit in there. So not only do they have, the actual battle royale, but during the battle royale, there are monsters. And if you fight and kill monsters, you level up. So now your character becomes stronger. They have bosses mid-fucking battle royale. They have summonings, all of that shit. So anything you would want in a Final Fantasy game is there. You're also just beating the shit out of everybody in the process.
We on a question?
Huh?
We on a question?
Yeah, no, this is still the question. What is Ruin Gaming?
Oh, yeah, word. Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
So,
live access.
Huh?
Live access.
Live access.
That's where they continuously the cycle of patches. And
that's
gonna add shit in and
right. No, that's problematic. That competition, that level. Oh, last thing I wanted to mention. This to me was the bane of existence for at least my generation of gaming. Was the removal of couch co-op games. There is no couch co-op games, and every time, and you would think they would learn. Every time they drop a couch co-op game, it's fucking game of the year.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Every fucking time they do it. What's the last one they did? It Takes Two?
Mm-hmm.
It's a fucking couples game. It's not even that extensive of a game. It was just really fucking fun to just sit, chill, and play.
Before that, it was is that the game where you got to break out of jail?
A Way Out?
A Way Out. Even Until Dawn. That all of the fucking Evil Dead game is coming out.
Yeah, I'm looking forward
to it. It might be out already. I'm not sure.
I know they had a trailer for it recently. I gotta catch and see what's up with that.
But yeah, man.
No, they need to bring back couch co-op games. And again, they should see it. As soon as they drop the fucking Cowabunga collection for the Ninja Turtles, Twitter went apeshit. YouTube went ape shit. Niggas is looking for couch co-op games to play.
Yeah.
We still have friends out here. People still have friends. The pandemic didn't fuck it up. Nobody wants to only play online. Just saying. Just thought.
You know it's a minor nitpick that saddened me as a gamer?
What's
when
that?
they start putting the fucking booklets in the cases.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I distinctly remember going to, I don't even remember, Best Buy, whatever the fuck, I don't know. Best Buy, buying Tenkaichi 2 and reading the book on the way home.
That shit hurts to say out loud. Speaking of which, matter of fact, I'm gonna just, yep. Right here, the whole fucking booklet. Had everything in it. Oh shit. Fucking Lupin the Third had a game. I forgot about that. Again, why I like the books, man. Commercials for the next game that you might buy the next time around, man. Good shit. Hotlines and all of that. Nobody used them hotline numbers. I'm gonna kick my ass. Calling a 1-800 number for some game tips.
I don't remember having Game Informers.
I still have a couple of my copies. Like, that shit was my favorite shit, dude. Was getting that, the PlayStation magazine with the demo disc in that bitch.
Yeah.
Just getting a good quick glimpse of some new shit.
Shout out to Speed Punks. I don't know if anybody remembers that game.
Damn, dating yourself a little bit, ain't you? Those are good days, man.
I did. I only had the demo disc and would only play fucking Speed Punks. I tried Legacy of Kain, but that shit was too fucking hard.
It's hard as shit. That game is actually hard as shit. And creepy as fuck for a child.
Yeah.
That shit should have definitely had an M rating. I don't think it had an M rating. Should have 100% just for creep factor. That shit fucked me up as a kid. I ain't never played again, actually. Matter of fact, bring back Soul Reaver. That's one of my remastered games. I could go for a Soul Reaver re-release and Legacy of Kain. Bring all the whole shit back. Fuck Castlevania. I don't need that shit anymore. I've had enough. Soul Reaver, Legacy of Kain.
Ooh. I need a remaster of Yu Yu Hakusho Dark Tournament.
But now we're just asking for everything. Bring back Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of Duelist of the Rose.
We saw that. That was that back in the game.
And motherfucker, I got it over here. That's why I didn't buy it. I already got it.
Fucking remake Yu-Gi-Oh! GX Duel Academy.
Ooh, I could play that. I could actually play that. Yeah, man. On a minor note, stop remaking every game. You don't need to remake every game 1,000 times over.
Yeah, no.
Just remake some shit that motherfuckers actually want to play.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's like a trend now. Is like as soon as you go from one console series to the next, you remake like half of the last console game. Don't do that. Don't do that. Especially when it's backwards compatible.
They had to because it wasn't backwards compatible for so long.
Yeah, but this generation was, and they still remade like 3. Fucking Devil May Cry didn't need to get re-released.
It didn't.
There's no reason for that. There's literally an upgradable game, and they're like, yeah, but we finna drop another one. This one got a white box. Fuck off. And fuck you for making the labels white. That pisses me off for some reason. That actually pisses me off. The PS5 games, I don't like that the top label's white. Should have made it black. Or blue. Or any other color. Like, I just don't like white. I don't even like the console because it's white. This is not racism, by the way. It's just because I don't want my consoles to get dirty.
Yeah, why my stupid ass did not know how the fuck to put a disc in the PS5?
Nobody did, dude.
Like,
they had to literally teach everybody how to do it.
Like, I put, like, the shit that makes sense. Like, okay, I put the fucking, the translucent, the art side facing the shit that's not where the fucking mechanics would be. Like,
they kind of fucked everybody over.
That's a weird ass had a disc drive mechanics on the farthest end. And that just shows you how little space an actual disc drive physically takes up.
Very little. Mind you, I mean, just look at the PS5 itself. Look at the non-disc version versus the disc version. Completely different inside. Well, not completely different, but just a hump. Just a hump. But enough where it definitely looks more aesthetically pleasing. It kind of pisses me off. They could have stuck that bitch somewhere else. I feel like they could have slid it in somewhere else.
That shit still look like sales noggin. So whatever.
That's fine. That's why I can't wait till well, they released them now, so I can buy the shells from anywhere now. And then they have them at Best Buy.
Oh, wow.
So I'm definitely. I just don't know if I want to get the black one or the red one.
I was going to say, so where's the third-party companies making the anime covers?
Because they fucking hit them with a cease and desist. I mean, again, you can still get stickers. You can slap a sticker on all your shit. Nobody gives a fuck.
Yeah, them stickers real suck for resale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe. I'm not saying it's the best system in the world, but
it took me a long time to get a big ass sticker I had off on my 4 before I sold it.
Ugh, I'm sorry. But I think the shell looks good, and I like the attention to detail for the PS5 shit. I don't know if everybody else notices it, but I did an unbox video when I got mine. Mm-hmm. And if you look really closely on the bottom, it has the triangle, circles, and squares on the actual physical casing, as well as the controller. A lot of people they didn't catch that. They're like, oh, they put some grip behind them. Like, no, that's the actual PlayStation logo. Like, just really fucking small on the bitch. Yeah. And it's a nice touch, I think. Yeah. It's unnecessary. They didn't have to do it, but it was a nice touch. Show some care. Show some care. All right, we're gonna call this an episode because this is gonna get broken up into 2. But we appreciate you guys stopping along again. Do the things that you're supposed to do because I'm not big on selling myself like that. But
follow him on Instagram, Facebook, not Instagram. Facebook, Twitter, Spreaker, Google Play, Spotify, Apple Music, SoundCloud.
I'm on all the shit. Just TikTok too.
Yeah, TikTok.
I taking a break, but because of this episode, this is the spark of the new TikTok series. Games that I own because everybody just cares. They seen a glimpse of like my wall because I did a video up there once.
It's really extensive.
Yeah, it's an extensive collection that don't even get shown because, mind you, that wall and the box is only a part of my collection. Yeah. Because everything else is just put away completely because I don't have room for shit. Yeah. So yeah, it'll be just a big one game at a time, shit that I like. You know, maybe a little grade at the end of it. A minute or so, just to take up your day, you know? Yeah. So yeah, that was the reason I love this episode, and it sparked a TikTok series. So follow me on TikTok so you don't miss out on that shit. And then follow Invincible and everything else, because he's been fairly busy with the streaming, so don't miss out on a fucking stream.
I don't post shit on TikTok because I sometimes don't really feel like making a fool of myself. I do dumb shit a lot, but I don't know. I don't always feel. I am even though I am a aspiring content creator that really wants to get rich off this shit, I really feel like everything ain't gotta be content. A dumbass moment could just be a dumbass moment for whoever was around. Yeah. No, like, I don't think that's. I know people that everything has to be content. That's fucking annoying. Yeah. Like you have to experience life instead of and you can only experience life behind the camera so much.
It's a shit way to live, man. I've seen it, and it was the early era of people that pissed me off. The people who had to snap a photo of every meal they had. Motherfuckers.
I do that, but I do that for the memories. Like I don't even post it half the time.
I can maybe doing it. I understood when people were doing it for like fresh new meals or shit they never had. Oh yeah. But the motherfucker like, oh, I'm eating a salad. Like nigga, don't nobody give a fuck. Yeah, nobody cares about this fucking salad.
Oh my god, pizza rolls and rice-a-roni. No, it's okay.
It's a struggle. It's all good, man.
Oh, I had pizza rolls last night. This shit was delicioso.
Yeah, but not for dinner, I hope. Oh shit.
I mean, it was a midnight snack.
Yeah, no, that's different. Midnight snack is one thing, but it's like what we eat for dinner? Pizza rolls, nigga. And them bitches ain't homemade. Like, I'm sorry, man. Like, I slapped your father.
We still gotta do a struggle episode.
That's true.
Oh, well, fuck it. If I knew I was balling like that, then pizza rolls. God damn it, that's it. Pizza rolls is 1,000% my go-to.
I didn't think it was a struggle meal. I just it's just, if it's a meal, then it might be a struggle. That's what I'm saying. Like, that shouldn't be your, like, well, this is my substance for the day. Oh. But if you just snacking on that shit, that's all good, man. That's some childhood shit. I ain't mad at you. I got a bag of pizza rolls myself. Fuck you mean? But here's the question, and I know we're supposed to be ending this episode. How do you make your pizza rolls? If you want them heathens that microwave your pizza roll stills, I'm going to smack the shit out of you. Stop microwaving your pizza rolls, nigga. Damn! 20 minutes in the oven, and they taste better by default.
Nigga, 2 minutes in the microwave.
So you finna shove that hot molten shit and do that nigga move every rip, nigga.
1,000% I was doing at 12 a.m. this morning.
Nigga, that is
at midnight all that shit.
Not the move, nigga. Throw them in the oven. Let them crisp up nicely. Get a nice little crunch. Get you a little bit of ranch on the side.
And
dip
you
that
had
bitch.
a camera in. I had ranch. Yeah, did you have a camera in my house? Nigga, all that shit was accurate.
I'm just saying, but throw them bitches in the oven. Have you done them in the oven before?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I'm saying.
That was my first time. I was also in the middle of Overwatch rounds.
Oh,
So
okay.
I did have time to preheat the oven, open the oven, take about a little cool.
All
No,
right,
I
look,
had
nigga,
2
you
minutes.
ain't got to preheat the oven, man. Just throw them bitches in the oven, man.
I had fucking the round finna start. One of the times I did get kicked for inactivity, but I was able to come back because they didn't repopulate it with a different player yet.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I was on a time constraint.
No excuses, nigga. Pop them bitches in the oven. Nigga, you don't preset your snacks before a game or
That
something?
was no.
Oh, shit, man. Maybe I'm privileged in that system. That when I sit down to game, it is a full... And maybe that's because I'm old. But it's a big deal that when I'm like, all right, I'm finna game, let me get my snacks ready. Let me get my drinks ready. Let me get my jug of water that I'm good to go with. Maybe a meal on the side. Like, I'm set. Like, I'm not moving my ass out of the seat unless I got a shit or piss. That is it. And fuck around and wait till I get my rifle in the house. Let a nigga break in while I'm gaming. I'm gonna have my shit right next to me and I'm blowing your ass away.
I really wasn't that prepared because I initially was just gonna go to bed.
Well, maybe that's different.
When I was watching a movie, I was watching a movie with friends and they said, yo, come play Overwatch. So I was like, all right, I'll play Overwatch. I played 3 games. And like I said, I got played a game in one of them. So
I wish I could play Overwatch. Like, I just don't. It's a mental thing. Like, I've been between that and Rainbow Six Siege. I've met the most toxic motherfuckers in the world. Where I'm just like, I don't want to play this shit anymore.
well, yes, it's toxic, but that's why we have friends. I have friends that we made a group and we just gonna be toxic to them niggas.
Great. No, that's fine. But I'm like, the niggas that just like, yeah, I want to play. Like, I like Diva. I fucks with Diva. And then motherfuckers like, nah, get Diva off our team. Pick somebody else. How the fuck you gonna tell me who to pick? And they will actively kick you.
Well, no, they will tell you because you might not just be a good diva.
No, like I'm a solid fucking diva.
Oh,
Like I done got play of the game off a diva. Like I will launch my fucking shoot, blow your ass up, kill enough niggas to get my shit back 3 times without dying.
well,
like,
some people just hate certain characters. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like
I, with a passion, hate Bastion.
Really?
I wish they would delete that nigga from the game
why?
code. He's a fucking cheat. He's easy mode.
But I
I'm
mean,
gonna set up here and shoot. I'm so glad they changed his kitten too.
but at the same time, he's also the easiest to kill because he's a sitting duck.
No, he's not, because you gotta survive his barrage and the 3 niggas next to him,
Yeah, I
all
guess so.
aiming at you while you
Yeah.
just trying to kill him.
I can see that. Hey man, that's squad goals, nigga. You better get your squad together and make sure. Because I feel like he's like the camping nigga in all COD games. Like the nigga that sits and set up. That's on you if you keep running into the nigga though.
But no, because the time that they get to fuck off in gameplay, they learn in maps. that's
true.
the thing.
That's true.
Oh, I don't need to learn how to actually play it, so let me study this map and get in the most opportune spot for a nigga to try and kill me back.
I mean, I get that. And again, also as a profuse card player, I done bought a booklet or 2 with the maps just so I can. Nigga, you know how many times I have trained in COD by myself just running corners? Like in an empty lobby by myself just running corners. Like, all right, just got to make sure I hit this corner nice and tight. Slide just like this.
That
Hit this
sucks a
corner.
lot.
Make sure I get my ADS perfect on this nigga on the stairs. I know this nigga gonna be on the stairs, so I gotta
This
practice.
motherfucker is training acrobatics like fucking Attack on Titan. No, I hate that shit.
Hey man, look, you gotta do what you gotta do to get good sometimes.
Yes.
I hate that I just said that about fucking fighting game players and I'm out here fucking training fucking COD matches. But look, man, I do it out of fun. I do it out of fun because I done got my ass beat. So
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm doing this to protect others, man. There be that nigga on the stairs, and I gotta off that nigga on the stairs so we don't off my squad. That's all it is.
Word. I feel you.
But coming soon, I seen Modern Warfare 2 is coming out. I think that's pretty big. All I stream for a good minute. When that shit drop,
Oh,
I'm not touching shit else. I don't give a fuck what else is out. I think God of War is supposed to be out in the same rip. I think
Oh, wow.
fucking Gotham is going to be out in the same time. I want to play all of them games, but not Modern Warfare 2, nigga. Not Captain Price. Not my boys.
I still need to buy a Relayer.
You haven't gotten it yet? I've seen it on I think it's on sale. Not for much off, but it's on sale. And I was like, man, I wonder if he ever got it. I thought about it too. My bad, nigga. I gotta end this episode. I just realized we fucking up. Fucking extra 20 minutes of content type shit. Follow me on everything. Watch on everything. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you listen on something else because I get paid on listening. But make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to let the algorithm know that niggas fuck with me. Go check out Invincible on all his shit, his podcast, and all his fucking Twitch streams and all of that shit. Just enjoy yourself. And then just bring these two brothers up, man. Niggas is trying to get paid. Just keep it simple. And then later on, I got some other announcements because I got something told to me that I was like, oh shit, this is gonna be good. So listen to the next episode and you'll hear it on that one. Ha ha! Secrets.
So we will see you next time for more nonsense.
There you go. Peace and goodbye.